It's like I was in a dream state. It didn't feel real at all. And I cannot believe that I just jumped out of a plane. Welcome to this episode of Beyond the Plate, presented by Cult MTL. This episode is the most dynamic to date. I have Chef Julien Robillard of both Henny, Barley, and Épicerie Loulou. Together, he and I have jumped out of an airplane, visited a farm, collected ingredients, and cooked a beautiful dish together. You do not want to miss this episode. Stick with me. It is going to be nothing less than extraordinary. As executive chef at both Loulou Épicerie, Barley, and Henny, can you describe for the listener the vibe at each one of these places and your role throughout the day and into the evening?
So let's start with Barley because it's a brunch spot. So this is the first place that opens in the day. So it's a fun Mediterranean brunch. Clearly, it's a brunch spot that goes around Lebanese and like healthy dishes, I would say.
What is that? I've never had that before.
So this is our fatty at Barley. It's pita chips with chickpea, eggplant, and the sauce made with tahini and yogurt.
I made the menu over there, so I come in the morning, I come taste everything to make sure everything tastes right. And then after, it's just giving the tools for the chef, the cuisine, the sous chef to have what they need. After Barley, we have Loulou Épicerie, so it's right down the street. So the three restaurants are one next to each other on Notre Dame Street. So Loulou Épicerie is more traditional. It's the most traditional restaurant we have. It's a shawarma and a manaish joint, so really more on takeouts. And over there, my role is I just help again the manager to get what he need, and I provide some recipes, but I didn't make the menu because it's really more traditional. So there's less of me over there, but I still help them to go through their day.
I need one more bite. Is that okay? That wasn't the bite.
And it brings us back to Henny, which is open nights only, or most creative spot out of the three. So over there, I'm the chef de cuisine always. So really, I'm there during the prep, the day, the service, most of the nights. Yeah, this is the Jute Mallow, corette potagère in French. Usually it's a powder, you get that dehydrated plant from the region. And I was looking for like African products, and that's how I fell on Edem, because I saw he had the fresh Jute Mallow. So I thought it was so interesting because Edem is from Togo, and people who buy the Jute Mallow are mainly people from Togo who makes a sauce made with the Jute Mallow.
Togo, Benin,
yes.
Côte d'Ivoire.
And it's people, it goes up to get snow, but people come from a wide region to get the fresh one.
Montréal.
Because it's really, really hard to find in Montreal. And I was like, okay, that's gonna give us an edge to make a fresh Montreal. So at Henny, the food is, I would say, more playful, a bit less traditional, and more on the creative side. So I'm bringing more modern techniques to traditional Swana recipes. So Southwest Asia and North Africa. So it's really a wide area to play with, I would say, to play with. So I start with traditional recipes. A lot of them comes from my team. So all of the owners, my sous chef, and my cooks, they help me start with traditional recipe, mix it with the local products, and make something really fun. So this is it's a process, and we've been refining it for the last 2 years. But I think now we are really like have a signature that's quite different from other restaurants. So really, you can see all my my background really is applied. You can really see a lot of people comes from other places I was before and say we recognize you from this style, which is very like I would say a lot of presentation, but really playful at the same time.
This is notoriously one of the most stressful jobs, and I'm very curious for you to share what you do to decompress and let go of all of that stress.
So as crazy as it sounds, I've always been, since a kid, into extreme sports. These days, what I do, summer days, I go skydive. Sometimes in the morning, I can do like 2 jumps and I come to work. And as crazy as it sounds, like it makes a stress that makes you less stressed.
You have to just like find the humor in everything.
Yeah.
And I do find this very, very humorous.
Jumping out of an aircraft?
I do.
Yeah, it is kind of fun. You'll see.
After that, I mean, how can it not like removes you done something wild, so for sure it's gonna calm you down. Everything seems a lot slower after that. It's really hard to explain, but that's what really makes me decompress, removes the pressure, I would say. Some people drink, some people do drugs. That's what I do. So far, I've been skydiving for quite a few years. I've never been able to do like big seasons, but I'm at 750 jumps. In the community, it's nothing. It's not that much. It may be impressive for someone who doesn't jump, but it's quite normal. But you know, it's so much part of my lifestyle that I will keep doing it until I die. Like, I want to do it until I'm very, very old at that pace.
When you jump, what is the last thought before you leap out of the...
Yeah, that's interesting. That when I jump, it's where I let everything out in my outside life doesn't really exist, because I really focus on the jump, on the performance. Depending on the jump we do, I visualize, and the whole way up the plane, I think of the jump we're gonna do, how I'm gonna do, and right before exiting, I empty my mind. I breathe. I don't think of anything. So you need an escape, and that's my escape from real world. While I do that, I really focus, and after I can come back to real life and be like really more relaxed. That's how it works for me. How was it for you? I mean, today you have a glimpse of what my life is, and doing something like jumping out of the plane and going back to the kitchen.
Crazy. I cannot believe what you do, all that you manage, and you're still so energetic, focused, and positive. You juggle a lot of balls in the air, but the skydiving piece really cements who you are as both a person and as a chef, because it's just beyond words to be pulled away from, like you say, the everyday life problems and the stress, and to see it from the vantage point where it's so small.
We did it, Heidi. Good job.
I'm in shock.
Welcome to Parachute Montreal.
Thank you, Charles.
You're welcome. Thanks to you.
Charles in charge. I may never get up. It's like I was in a dream state. It didn't feel real at all. And I cannot believe that I just jumped out of a plane. So now you give me this gift to go up and jump and let go of all of my stresses, and seeing it from that perspective, how small it all is, and that we're all just kind of free falling, literally. It was an experience.
Okay, so we're back. We're still alive. And we got Mourier. So let's not waste time and go straight at it.
I'm pretty hungry.
This is our Jute Mallow, right? So we need to remove that stem. Okay, so the backstory is that the whole team from the region were like, you have to do Mourier, it's such an important dish for us. And as I was looking how to make it, we need that plant. It's called Jute Mallow. And that gives him really something special, right? To make those recipes in a more authentic way.
What is the dish called?
Mourier.
Mourier.
Yeah, and the way it's written is like, it sounds like Molokia, or you pronounce it Mourier.
Okay.
Yeah. Just gonna make it fall down. You hear the nice sounds of it. Gonna cook it for merely 30 seconds, not more. So I'm gonna put 2 sticks of cinnamons, and I'm putting around, this one I'm gonna put 6 cloves.
Oh, nice.
So even a bit more. And not that traditional, but I'm gonna add a bit of cumin. Because I'm using the fresh mallow, I don't need to cook it that much. So I'm using a lamb that I already braised in lamb jus. So it's already like very tasty. Yeah. So we're gonna have the chopped lamb into it. So it's already like, let the lamb fat drips a little bit, mixed to the spices. So we have Rafi right here. What you don't know about Rafi is that totally looks like Filipino, which he is half, but he's Lebanese as well. So today is my tester for the mourier to make sure it tastes like what his grandmother used to make for him.
Okay.
Some rice?
That's it.
That's it.
All right, Ian, I'll grab your rice. I'll cook pilaf style with a bit of onions and olive oil. And I'm gonna put my mourier right here. Just made a small rice chip with a bit of sumac for a decoration element right here that hides. And this is a dish how it's served. Usually come with a lamb rack with mutabal, so the dish with eggplant. And it comes as well with the lettuce wraps. And you want the sauce, right?
Yeah.
So you see that right amount of like spice, acid, and the green. Yeah. It's a quite traditional.
It is. I need to go back in. Hold on. It's out of this world. It is. I could eat that hot.
Yeah, nice.
All by myself. Nice. It is so good. High five. Chef, describe to me the energy and the vibe during service at Henny.
So there's a few things happening. It's an open kitchen. So right away you have a show in front of you. You're seeing the dishes go out. And I try to go a lot in the dining room, describe the dishes. So it's really like chef-focused restaurant. The vibe, we have the soundtrack is a lot of Middle Eastern music, but a lot of younger music too. It's not, you see, it's not like white tablecloth. Even though we are doing like fine dining, it's quite really relaxed. And especially half the menu is a wine bar menu, so it's really like, really, I don't know the word, but really relaxed, right? And as the night goes through, the music gets a bit louder, and you can go downstairs at Badin. It's our cocktail room with really good mixologist over there, and you can finish a night over there with a more party vibe. Yes.
I cannot thank you enough for not only spending your day with me and giving me a glimpse, and everyone a glimpse into what goes into your day, but you gave me the gift of what you love to do became something that you bestowed upon me, and it was a gift that I have never received before. So thank you for opening me up into your world. You are such a wonderful, beautiful soul. The city of Montreal needs this food, needs your energy, needs this group, and I feel like we're so lucky to have you.
Thank you very much. That was very fun today. Yeah.